Thanks for staying with us. Still on this Baba Ijesha story, we have with us Olajumoke Fashion Laura, who is a lawyer, and Mr. Taiwo Akinlami, a life coach. Welcome, Olajumoke. Are you there, madam? Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Good to have you on the show. And
I'm here. Good morning.
Yes, and Mr. Akinlami, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So we'll come to you in a minute. Let's talk to the lawyer first. Madam, we'd like to start with the legal aspect of this. So in the court of public opinion, Baba Ijesha is obviously guilty and she'll be sanctioned for what has happened. But in legal terms, many Nigerians do not understand why there's a video of a man admitting molestation of a child and then being arrested by the police. And the police is saying that the offense is bailable. The average man on the street doesn't understand that. Could you help us get clarity?
Okay. Good morning again.
Yes.
For one, I haven't seen this video of admittance. And even in the courts, people change their pleas. You can change from guilty to not guilty, from not guilty to guilty. Are you with me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you very clearly. Go ahead, please.
Yes. So, yeah, people can change their pleas. And again, I've not seen this video. And again, what did he admit to? Is it indecent assault? Or, I mean, we really need to know what he admitted to. Because what everybody is talking about now will border on defilement. There's a difference between defilement and indecent assault. When did this happen? Well, from what I gathered, I learned that it first happened 7 years ago. And was it reported? Those are issues that we have to consider in going forward in this matter. And the law says that when there's an incident of indecent assault, the matter must be brought to court. Must be brought to court 2 months after that has happened. So we're talking of 7 years now. So we want to start thinking of statute of limitation, that the matter is even statute bad. Okay, so then I'm made to understand that it happened yet again. And there was a recording, a CCTV recording, I mean, of what has happened. Okay, so that could be helpful. But if you're going to talk about that which happened 7 years ago,
all right.
We might be talking about statute of limitation.
Yes. Usually afraid when issues get on social media, because if care is not taken, we'll end up making a mess of the whole thing and we can't get substance. As a lawyer, what should have been the first step that they should have taken? Because I heard, according to Princess, that this girl was interviewed in the police. There was no lawyer present. She was there alone with the police for hours for this interview. She had mentioned she was raped at 7. And the questioning did not go in line to find out what happened 7 years ago. They just handled the issue based on the video they are seeing right now. So what should have been the first step?
There's been an error in your submission right now. That girl couldn't have been raped. No. The most that could have happened to that child is defilement. We don't use rape for children.
Okay, defilement, okay.
No, you don't use rape for children.
Okay, defilement.
Defilement, yes. And even at that,
Okay. Wait.
We can. I can get.
Hello?
Yes. Well, are you listening? I want you to listen to us, not the TV. I hope you're not watching the TV. So go ahead. We want to hear you clearly. Go ahead, please.
No.
Listen through your phone.
Your phone.
Trying to call me, so I'm not picking it up.
Okay, we're having...
So what I'm saying is, at worst, yes. What I'm saying is, that child couldn't have been raped.
We've heard that.
Okay.
At worst, what is defilement.
Okay. We need
we do not use rape for children.
Okay.
Children.
All right.
For children, they
We
use
don't
defilement.
Okay, point taken.
And when you
answer the question.
of defilement,
So we need you to answer the question because we have very little time.
Should they have done? What should have been the first step?
The process.
The process they should have taken to handle this issue.
Yeah. Okay, they should have gone to the police with a lawyer in the company of a lawyer.
One.
That would have been able to tell them what to do and know what not to do. Then you go with your evidences to help in investigation.
Right. Okay.
Okay, because really right now, I mean, whatever they had gone to the police station with is what the investigation would have been based on.
Right. Okay,
I hear people are angry that the man was given bail. Yeah, indecent assault is a bailable offense.
All right, point taken.
Okay.
Let me get a few more questions in for you.
I'll say to you, yes.
Okay, so yes, it's good that you've just gone to the fact that he's been given bail. But people are saying that when you have an offense like this, where someone is a danger to children and you let him out on bail, he's going back into society. How are you sure that in that space of time he's not, he doesn't have access to a child or that same child? So people are expecting that when someone is caught in an event like that, that you would detain him in such a way that, you know, other children he cannot get access to other children or that child.
Okay. Now you see, that's from the public opinion. That's from the public court. The law is the law. There are offences that are bailable. There are offences that are non-bailable. As we speak today, this minute, indecent assault is a bailable offence.
Wow.
Unfortunately, it is a bailable offence. You know, I mean, really. And like you said, when you were making your submission about 5 or 7 minutes ago, you said the child was raped. No, there hasn't been any proof to that fact that the child was raped.
Has it been investigated?
So the video captured the man.
Has it been investigated?
So, I mean, when you want to talk of rape,
can you let me get you this question?
Ma?
There's this 2-month limitation to reporting any form of sexual abuse, molestation, or assault on a person, especially for children. Can you explain the rationale behind it so that people understand why it's important? Because, you know, this is an largely strong evidence-based case, and if evidence at it fails, the prosecution fails. Can you explain why it has to be within that 2 months or nothing?
Because of all these things we're talking about, because of interference, the circles. Do you understand? The circles. This one is saying this, that one is saying that, you know, just this. I mean, if this thing has happened, report it immediately. You don't want to go and, because you don't want to go and start tutoring a child on what to say. So, right. I mean, when something has happened, the freshness of it is assumed would
All right, thank you, Mr. Olajumoke, because I wanted to be sure that we are
accurate.
Let me just summarize what we've learned from you so far. Regrettably, because this girl was allegedly raped at 7 years old, and it's been 7 years, by the law of the land, we cannot prosecute or even investigate because there's really nothing to investigate or prosecute. There's no evidence. What the law says is that within 2 months, report it. That's when you have that opportunity to prove it. That's one. Secondly, as of what has happened recently, based on the video of the CCTV and the confessions or the interviews they've had with the police, they're saying what they have seen is this molestation that is indecent assault, which is bailable. Many Nigerians are saying that why would we let an alleged perpetrator go back into society? Right. But the law is saying that regardless of that, there was no rape, was defilement, and even if there was defilement, this is a bailable offense and it's gone back. into the society.
It's actually the same.
It's also impossible for the courts to hold on to any man without, for the police to hold on to any man without a court order. So even if Nigerians did not want him out, the courts are on strike. Jusun is on strike. There's no way they're charging him to court in as of miracle.
Defilement and rape is the same. Right. The only difference is nomenclature for children. Right. So for a child, you use defilement. Right. It doesn't take away the act.
Yeah. Okay, now let's come to Mr. Taiwo Akinlami. Thank you very much, Lawyer Lajumoke, for giving us that clarity.